It's the Caleb MTGO Show.
At what point do I start passing the Black Lotus? It is not converted for me. This is like my number 5 Black Lotus or something. Just take the fucking Academy. A little Mox to go with my Academy. That's pretty good. In an Academy deck, you would typically rather have a Mox than a Lotus anyway. It's a good talisman, but I think I prefer Ancient Tomb. Ancient Tomb, basically like a mini little workshops, right? Another card that's going to give you an explosive potential out of any given hand. That was a wild pick. Yeah, well, when you fucking 0-1 with four Black Lotus decks in a row, and you haven't gotten an Academy all day. Wild picks? Yeah, I don't even know if it's that wild of a pick. My trophy rate with the pack 1 pick 1 until you're in Academy is pretty high. Yeah, not really my pack here, huh? I think I'm going to take the Lightning Greaves, just in case we end up doing Tinker Blight Steel stuff. But it's not an exciting pack, that's for sure. I wonder if there's a chance the Mox Emerald ends up being on color and get like some crop rotation action to have the Academy more often. Is Urza Saga a happy first pick? I'm happy first picking in Urza Saga, that's for sure. Not everybody is, but I am. Kind of need some water. I'm out of water again. Yeah, I'll be right back. Get some bathroom water here. Hey. So currently, this Shadow Spear doesn't do anything. I like Shadow Spear with Turtle, with Kappa Cannoneer. I don't like it in a lot of different versions of artifacts. I also like it with Urza Saga, but we passed the Urza Saga. There's a really good chance it doesn't come back. Mystical Tutor for balance and Mystical Tutor for Tinker and Upheaval. Those are all really good things. And it could play well if we get a piece of blue power in a later pack too. Nice consistency card, huh? I did say bathroom water, yeah. To get filtered water, I'd have to go upstairs. This is interesting. Because Vampiric Tutor can get Academy, which is pretty exciting. I feel like a lot of the times I end up in blue-white when I'm doing artifacts, though. And in that case, like, No More Lies or Oust is just a much better card. White has a lot of artifacts White has a lot of like solid cards that are just incidentally artifacts, so it's much easier to make blue-white work. And then that's also the color of balance and other random sweepers. I think I'm gonna take the No More Lies here, and just assume I'll end up in blue-white. It's likely. This picks between Arid Mesa and Walking Ballista. I'm gonna take this Ballista. I like it early game for turning on the Academy, and then it's a nice mana sink in the late game too. Yeah, that's what I've got upstairs, platypus eggs. I already have 2 different filters, one in my refrigerator and one in the upstairs sink. So I don't know why I would get a 3rd filter. I guess so I wouldn't have to complain when I get water from downstairs. That's probably just never happening. So many random little upgrades that I want to do that just like almost certainly just not happening. Hey, Mawar, thanks for the sub, thanks for 61 months. Don't love a Glimmer Lens. What is one of those white artifacts I was talking about? Oh shit, what up? Fasto Head with the sub, with the 9 months. You need to see some Caleb trophies. You might be disappointed, friend. Has not been that kind of night. I'm doing my best. But I have officially been streaming for 12 hours now. Usually, I tap out after 7 hours, because that's about when my brain turns to putty. Interesting. We got a Mox Sapphire and an Ancestral Recall here. Typically, I'm a big fan of Extra Moxen in my Tellurian Academy deck. It's really nice. They turn on like random opals and stuff. in the early game, just to make your whole thing like much more explosive. The Moxen like punch above their weight is what I'm getting at. We do have a mystical tutor for the Ancestor Recall, which makes the Ancestor Recall a little bit better than usual. I think if we had some slower cards here, if we had some sweepers and such, then there could be a real good argument for that recall. I'm still going to take the Mox, but I think it's a little bit closer than it usually is in this spot with the mystical tutor already. Very close pick. Seed Shark action. Also plays well with Academy Hub. Thinking about Trinket Mage, Force Negation, Skull Clamp. We got Marsh Flats for Archive. We don't really need that, though. Currently, Trinket Mage is describing a Mox. Maybe that's good enough. Maybe that's just fine. Clamp's not really hitting much, right? Hello, Tinker. Now the mystical tutor is doing something. So long as we find something to tinker into, right? Oh, that's a good point. Trinket Mage does find Ballista. So Trinket Mage can find mana with the Moxen or gas with the Ballista. That's a good Trinket Mage. Hey, Dak, more thanks to the sub. Thanks to the 113 months. 113 months. Dak Moore says that if you add an extra 1 in front of it, it makes 13 into a lucky number, right? You think you're lucky to get to subscribe to Caleb for 113 months anyway? That's a lot of months, Dak Moore. That is definitively a lot of months. I appreciate you. Is there any big artifact donk besides Blightsteel in this? Blightsteel, Citadel, and the 9-drop where they sack 3 things are generally considered to be the best tinker targets. There's a couple of other random like big artifact things. There's like the 9/9, 9-mana 9/9. I got this portable hole. I'm into this portable hole. I'm going to take this Karn. Usually I'm really high on Coalition Relic, and it wouldn't be a bad card here, but what we need right now is gas. And Karn is gas. Titan's not in the cube. I thought I saw it earlier. Maybe that was the other day, though. The third Mox. Okay, this is one reason that I really like Moxen. That's because they make your Mox Opal. As the artifact deck, you should get the Mox Opal, like, every time. And now it's just so much better, right, with a pile of Mox in there. Oh, shit, what up? Hey, Gary Jacks the Mines. Thanks for 67 months. This is the one you can feel it? Yeah, me too. I can feel it in my giblets. Oh, damn. Perfect. I was like, sure, it'd be nice if there's a sweeper here or something. No, there is. Nice. How about that? A tinker target would do a lot, that's for sure. There's an outside chance I play Clamp. If I get something that spits out a lot of 1/1s, like either Sahili or Retrofitter Foundry or something. There's an outside chance. I've popped off with it in Academy decks before, for sure. Near Battlesphere, that sort of deal. I had a vintage deck that was like fucking tinkering for Battlesphere. Running Clamp and such. Currency Converter is a real nice pickup. I think it's better than Staff. I'm just going to think. Right now we just have Glimmer Lens. And Karn for extra staff targets. Yeah, let's convert him. Converter's cheaper for turning on Mox Opal in Academy, and it just, like, prevents you from flooding a lot of the time. That would be a sad tinker target, that's for sure. Tamio's really good with Academy. We also have Mishra's Workshop and Battlesphere here. So we got some options. Can I Wheel Workshop? Yeah, very good chance I Wheel Workshop. Really like Tamio. Very hard to pass that card. Oh, hello, Shorakai. The Doko is a very easy splash, right? With the Mox Opal and the Emerald. My win rate with Shorakai is very good, though. I'm just going to nab it. Which has a better wheel chance, Battlesphere or Workshop? When you consider how late we got the Mox Opal, Workshops is almost certainly wheeling. Hello, Balance. You want to buy a Caleb DMTG hoodie? Yeah. I've gone through a few different things for merch over the years. I don't currently have anything set up, but I'll keep that in mind. I'll work on something. Fourth is something that's pretty good to play off of a lot of Tillarian Academy mana. Currently, we only have Mox Opal for red mana. I think we might wheel some this pack, though. I'm just going to have the fourth. The fact that we get Mystical Tutor for it is pretty sick. Triplicate Titan would be another... You know that card the chat said wasn't in the cube? Would be a backup Tinker target, but it's not very good. A little bit better with the Greaves here. And there's Blightsteel, and there's Mox Diamond, and there's Kitten. So Mox Diamond makes the fourth a lot better. Blightsteel makes the Tinker a lot better. Really want that Mox Diamond, but I'm gonna grab the Blightsteel here. Make sure we get it. Get this fucking card out of here. Hello. Be cool with my logo. The Caleb DMTG hoodie. Would it say Caleb DMTG or would it like literally just be my logo? What would y'all prefer? Oh, hello, Portal. Just logo. Oh, there is a red duel here. Make the fit long enough for us 2-meter tall people. The most of the merch places where it's like very easy to like plug your shit in, like plug and play and be like, all right, now I've got merch up. Most of those places, the largest size they go up to is 2X, 2XL, which is very frustrating because it means that I can't actually wear a lot of my own merch. There's the workshop. Yeah, the workshop's like good with the top end stuff. It's actually not the best workshop deck, right? This middle ground doesn't have a ton for me to do with it. I think I like Teferi over this Manifold Key. Yeah, what's Key doing? Making the Blightsteel unblockable. Teferi's really good here. If I was gonna play the workshop, I think I'm not playing the workshop actually. But if I was gonna play it, then I'd play this Batterskull. Give it a little something to do. I think I just want this Seachrome Coast. Well, yeah, no, give me the Batterskull. Yeah, whatever. You think you'd pick Academy over Lotus? Yeah. Yeah, very normal pick order. Oh shit, what up? Hey Typhoid, things up 33 months. Yeah, I don't think we're playing the Clamp. I don't think we're playing Glimmerlands either. I can see cutting this Gadgeteer. It's not doing a whole lot. I'm not sure about this workshop. I think I'll play it. It's like right on the edge, though. I can see regretting it. So this would be 8 blue sources, 7 white. Oh, do I want to play a mountain? The map can go get Aspiring Vantage for playing the 4th, but that's like kind of pretty slow, right? Oh, we also have Currency Converter making treasure tokens. Yeah, I'm going to play one more Plains and a mountain. This deck is fucking sick. Yeah, love me some Snarky Puppy. Yeah, Snarky Puppy and Dirty Loops, I think, are the two acts on this that I'm just always happy to listen to. Suppose. God, what if I just got Shorkai and started drawing cards? I think you're supposed to make them answer the Blightsteel. There's like Toxic Deluge that would hit their own Duelist. Couple bounce spells, couple edicts. Usually try to stay in the monocolor lanes in these cubes. Try taking some really good gold cards. A lot of really good gold cards in these cubes. That'll get you out of your comfort zone. Hey, Killshot, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 74 months. Mystical first leaves you a little vulnerable to daze. Is my issue with jamming it here. I think it's unlikely that we end up losing this game because they got to keep one more card in hand here, right? One of those could technically happen things, but doesn't seem super likely. It's pretty good. Yeah, if we'd had another white source last turn, we could have damned instead of balancing, and that would have been a smidge better. What's with today? I mean, I almost tutored up a Shorkai instead of a Blightsteel, because shit like that happens all the time. Thought about it real fucking hard. Like the Shorkai would be outdrawing this. The issue with the Shorkai is like it's a little bit easier to blow up if you have like some random shatter effect. But it would be outdrawing this Jace, and I'd have good mana by now for a sweeper and things like that. Ledger Shredder versus Duelist. Ah, they both suck. I'm sure they have something worth Lion Sashing. But I don't really want to cut any of these cards. Yeah, I wonder what my win rate in that spot, getting Shorkai versus Blightsteel is. Shorkai's really good. What about Portal? What about it? I have that look in my eye like you do after going on a lose strike and lull. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it might be good to do something that's not Vintage Cube for a while. Sometimes when you're on a losing streak, it's like hard to tell what you're doing wrong. Hard to correct. Sometimes taking some rest. During the Cube for Charity, if I'm on a losing streak, if I lose like 3 or 4 in a row, a lot of times I'll just go like take a nap, come back refreshed, get some trophies. When I go to bed tonight, though, I don't want to wake up like 3 hours later. I'm not doing that. That's the difference with the Cube for Charity, right? That's 48 hours. There's an outside chance that this leagues are still open, the feeder leagues are still open when I wake up tomorrow. And if there is, I'll be happy to jam some more, but I don't want to do like a fucking stream 8 hours, sleep 4 hours, stream 8 hours, sleep 4 hours thing. Maybe a drink of whiskey? Yeah, maybe a drink of whiskey. Maybe that'll help. Could have gotten the portal. If I get the portal, they would have sacrificed a creature, and then I would have slowly recurred a creature. It would not have been very good. Terrible, terrible hand. In fairness to Workshop, though. Ooh, here we go. You don't know what to keep between Shorkai and Karn. So, like, the reason that I kept Shorkai there instead of the Karn is because Karn uptick makes the balance worse here, and Karn downtick makes the balance worse here. Whereas right now we're getting the Shorkai down. Next turn we can fire off balance and then start activating the Shorkai. So just fit the sequencing a little bit better. A turn 2 Karn and a turn 2 Shorkai are both very, very good, right? Nice thing about the Karn is you can, like, for sure get some value. Well, let's see if this balance resolves, huh? The Shorkai is not a creature hashtag sniped. It's an artifact, like these Moxen. You need to accrue it before it's a creature. Yeah, so that's the issue with tinkering for the Shorkai last game, right? Is if they just have like some shatter effect, then you feel really stupid for that reason. So if I go get Academy and play Academy here, it'll tap for 4. So I'd have 7 mana. It's not quite enough to portal. Right, it would tap for 3 because the map would be gone. Portal here is like pretty awkward because you'd be reanimating the opponent's creatures. And if you do that, then the Jace can just bounce them and then they get to replay them. I do want to crack the map here, but I think I'm going to go get a... I don't know. I guess I'm still getting Academy. And then just like not playing the portal. The one card that we could have drafted that would make this Jace a little bit less obnoxious is Council's Judgment. But we do have a 4th in here too. That would also nom a Jace pretty well. You can't reanimate Shorkai, right? Yeah, it's a vehicle. What if they didn't Fate Seal me before because I had the map to shuffle? Maybe I should have left the map around to prevent getting Fate Seal locked. The Dubs Bomb, sure. The portal's gonna reanimate Bloodtithe Harvester, and then it'll at least let me get a loot out of it, The 8/4 only kills creatures. Gotta say, Walking Ballista would really hit the spot. Or a Trinket Mage for Walking Ballista. fourth be good? Nah, fourth would suck. What would that card do? Yeah, this sort of situations, like, this really why I like Shorkai in these decks. So you can just, like, churn through all this nonsense. Just never flood out like this. Karn would have been a slower version. I couldn't really keep both in that opener, though. That would have been a little sketch, I think. One battle sphere, please. Charged and prepared for battle. Well, the Jace has been answered. An Arcfiend. Answering my battle sphere? Oh no. How am I going to get that back every turn? I wonder what that is detutored up. I'm going to hold on to this Plains. I might want to loot it away with the Harvester next turn. Also, 9 cards over there. I wonder what their plan is for this late game. So in terms of that Shorkai versus Blightsteel question that I had, it looks like against this opponent, Jace answers Blightsteel, and Shorkai gets answered by Flame of Anor and Tishana's Tidebinder. So from what we've seen from them, they are more likely to be able to answer a Shorkai than a Blightsteel. And if I had ripped a Plains, if I'd ripped a second white source, so I could have played the sweeper instead of the balance, I still would have been able to win that game before the Jace had come down. Shadow Range hits Blightsteel. Yeah, that's not really something they could play on turn 4, though, right? They weren't in a spot to do that. Not the best portable hole I've ever seen, I guess. What if I tap this? That would just tap all of them. What do they want to do with this Flame of Anor? Do they even want to draw cards right now? That makes more sense. Get rid of this portal so I can't just rebuy everything every turn. Ooh. Ooh. There's some Juicerooski left in here. Some gas still in the tank. Think about this Echo. You like Gadget for some clues? Yeah, we just don't have that many artifacts. I think I'm gonna cut Workshop. Cut Batterskull. Play Echo. And Island. Yeah, Ballista or 4th would have been just absolutely backbreaking hum. I don't know, I guess. No Mox in here. No Moxen, no Academy. Waiting for Ebb to pay costs. Maybe should have got the currency converter and been to the Mox here. Familiar game? Yeah, maybe. We have this portable hole, gonna exile the Nethergoyf. So they do need another blocker. That's what they're going for. You're opening a bar spell, Skittles? That's fucking sweet. Opponent running out Odawara. I guess it doesn't really matter, right? Whichever one I exile. Alright, opponent, you got the Jace bounce. Yeah, I really regret holding on to the Mox instead of the currency converter, right? The currency converter could have been this Echo. Or like find a loot for a red source for the fourth, right? Just like bin a land, it makes a treasure, and then you have fourth. That'd be a real nice follow-up to a Jace, right? Well, they're brainstorming here. Kind of feels like I get to win this game, doesn't it? That's kind of what it's feeling like here. Kind of hate this opener with the no blue mana. I'm gonna turn 2 fourth for 1. Maybe that'll end up being good. Dr. J Hero, thanks for gifting 5 subs. Congratulations to Cybercore, CSI Union, Raptor, Xenox, and Mr. Zombie. Congratulations, folks. And thanks to Dr. J Hero. Mighty kind of you. Not the most exciting balance, but it does open up a lot of stuff for me. Might hum. I was hoping they were going to be like red-green or mono-green. And the path would just be real open for a fucking Tinker Blightsteel. 3 colors. I was going to do this. Fair enough. Yeah, it's dead here. We can double ping a cat and then untap, activate, ping the other cat. They can't crew in response because they've already lost the first cat. Then we have 6. That was pretty clean, huh? Let's do that again. The last hand would have been a turn 3 Tinker. Maybe that's good enough. Maybe I'm being too greedy. But this hand's worse than a turn 3 Tinker, right? Man, I'm looking real bad here. That's helpful. Interesting peatland sack there. Potentially wrong. Getting the incubator for 0 token. Because I could have played the Meticulous Archive here, which would let me have double white for dam next turn. The thing is, there's worlds where like having the incubator token is really good. We are an Academy deck after all, right? I'll speak of. Beauty pickup. Now we'll have mana to potentially rebuy with Academy. The next turn we can play plus equip if we want to. Interesting. They could have torn the Batter Skull when I bounced it. We'll skip this one. I think there's a real good chance we lethal next turn, right? Passing Lotus paying off. I mean, it'd be pretty sick if I finally got a trophy by passing the Black Lotus and taking Academy. Hand needs a little bit of help here. Nice. Yeah. Guess I should have played the opal first. Let's see what this cascade hits. Fourth Aerolingus. Fourth is gonna go to their hand. So greedy to splash white just for a fourth. It's crazy what people think they can get away with. I wasn't sure whether fourth thing or equipping was better. I think I was going to equip there. Just activate Shorkai. Let's do that again, Just 3 more times. I don't like this hand. Workshop's not good enough in our deck to be keeping hands like this. Maybe if we had the Batter Skull handy, but we don't. No white mana. I was planning on bidding the Eagles and getting my blue source here, but maybe I should play this Everflowing Chalice, Just run out the Everflowing Chalice and then play the Expedition map. I think that might be better. And then next turn... Oh, shit. Yeah, some interesting things to do with the lands there. The Mox Sapphire Rip made things a little bit smoother. I thought I was gonna have to like go get the archive and then mystical, then mystical later. Anyway. Oh, one awkward thing about this is I can't mystical for fourth and play fourth. I'm kind of like locked into the Tinker plan. Good balance. That still leaves them with Saga, Copter to beat down, but maybe that's like good. I wonder if there's an argument to chilling on the balance. Just pass and then get like there's a Saga tokens. Take some beats in the middle. Like we're taking the same amount of Copter damage regardless. Yeah, we got a couple lands and a Glorybringer out of the hand that probably don't matter that much right now. Maybe should have just still Blightsteeled, Yeah, I think about it, just get the Blightsteel. Game's pretty easy, We didn't know. We didn't know they didn't have an answer. Oh, hell yeah. Sweet. I'm actually gonna keep this hand. Fitting Mirror. Yeah, it's a way better workshop than what's in my deck. Kind of regret not holding that No More Lies, because I could have held that up this turn, which I think is better than playing a Blissed Out on 2 in this matchup. We didn't know it was this matchup. Solid chance I would have sent this hand back if I had known the matchup, right? Kept a hand that's good against like aggro decks, right? Where we can turn 2 a Blissed on 2, and then turn 3 a Batterskull. No. The third draft is an 8-person Simultaneoka. So once you win a 64-person, then you just win a regular 8-person draft. Yeah, no biggie. Easy. Easy. They can go get Academy if they've got it handy. Yeah, very bad for me this start. Very bad for me. I will not be singing along. I'm sorry, Anderson. Yeah. Kind of what they're doing. They're leaving a lot of mana on the table. They could be bouncing this Cryptic Code over and over. Makes me think they're holding up some wild ass counterspell, right? Not much I can do about it though. I think I just gotta eat a bag of dookie here. A lot of potential answers to a Blightsteel. Might be my best bet just to grab it though. Like, what else am I doing here? Getting a Shortcut. I can't activate this turn. The nice thing about getting Blightsteel is that I don't have to fucking draw it, right? Yeah. I almost got Portal. Almost got Portal in case of a bounce spell. Venser certainly matches. They're leaving up a shitload of mana. Yeah. In retrospect, getting Shortcut would have been much better. I could just like play it and activate it here if it had gotten bounced. Opponent's Battle Sphere is so much better than mine because it gives them so much mana off this fucking Academy. What are the prizes for the top 8? The top 8 is you draft the cube. You get the cards workshops. There's like Black Lotuses and shit in there. If you 3-0 the pot, I think you get first pick of the undrafted cards. He's dead here. 9, 10, 11. I think so, yeah. So balance isn't amazing in this sort of matchup because we're both dumping our artifact-filled hands. The cool thing about balance is we can mystical tutor for it in the early game sometimes. Just have it be good. Ooh, that's a lot tastier. I want to grab this Mox Opal, then like any random ass artifact, something fixes my mana. Currency converter is the best grab if we brick. If we just have a brick here, we need to go like converter activate, just loot for hits. Hopefully that doesn't suck shit, Rochester's ass. I think I would have a lot more patience for Rochester if I was drafting a powered vintage cube for keeps. Huh. Oh shit, what up? Hey Elders Millennial, thanks for 51 months. One of the issues with just like Battlesphere serve here, it's a pretty big issue, is they just put the Batter Skull in the Ledger Shredder and go to town. Pretty big issue, right? The cool thing is then the Battlesphere juices up the Atelier Academy next turn. It's kind of a big deal. Wait, so the Academy's having for 4 right now, right? So we already have 7 for Battlesphere, so we can play the Chalice on 1. I guess that triggers the Shredder. Yeah, I think I should have held onto the Chalice to loot away with the Converter. Ah, they found their own academy. Yeah, that was my main edge here so far. It's almost bad to serve. Just keeps on giving him cards to draw. Not sure it's worth 4 fucking damage, right? Doesn't feel worth. Yeah, I don't think a huge 4th is going to do anything for me. I think we need, like, I don't know, Blightsteel or some shit. I also need to not die to this Ledger Shredder. Battle School of my own would have been good this game. Damn into 4th would do it. Damn into 4th would not be bad. Even then, they're still like, they still have Battle School going. They still have Clamp. Yeah, I wish I'd had the Academy last game. Put making Clamp look real good here. I'm a little jealous, not gonna lie. We got loot. They've got lethal on board. Oh, I should have played the archive first, huh? That's true. GG's. Cool. Well, that's my second finals loss of the stream. At least it was a mirror, I guess. I'm going to take a break here. I'm going to take a break and stretch my legs. Might have like 1 or 2 more shots in me. Pretty brutal.